Welcome back to the Sean McDermott Show, and it's time now to take a look back at the tape from Week 1 with our good buddy Eric Wood. The Bills dominated the Rams on both sides of the ball, and Josh led the way on offense, and Vaughn stepped up in a big way in his Bills debut. What stood out to you?
Well, this is a Bills team that came in with enormous expectations, and they did not disappoint in the opener. Josh Allen starts the game 10 for 10, but maybe even more impressive, they start 9 for 10 on third down, and 3 out of their first 4 touchdowns came on third down. Looking at the other side of the ball, the defensive line was absolutely dominant, and that's no surprise. They add a guy like Von Miller. They invested heavily in the draft in this position the last few years and picked up a number of other key players in free agency.
Well, let's start on the offensive side of the ball with the first touchdown of the 2022 NFL season. Josh found Gabe Davis wide open on a 3rd and 1.
This is a great play call by Ken Dorsey. This is the first touchdown that the Bills had with him as offensive coordinator, and it's a similar play that we've seen in the past from this Bills offense. They line up in a formation, and it looks to everybody on 3rd and short like they're going to run the football. They have the fullback in there and big, heavy personnel. Gabe Davis motions down like he's going to help out and he's going to block that edge defender. That keys the cornerback to trigger. When he does, Josh Allen boots out to his right and simply lofts the ball over his head for the easy walk-in touchdown.
Yeah, now fast forward to the 4th quarter, and Josh finally got the deep ball going. Again, he found Davis, and this one went for 47 yards on another 3rd down, this one 3rd and 7.
Oftentimes, big plays come with great protection, and here the Rams bring 5. And the offensive line does a good job of blocking, but so does Devin Singletary, who steps up and does just enough to allow Josh enough time to look off of the safety, then get back to Davis for the post over the top. And this is a monster play, and I expect to see this a lot from Josh Allen to Gabe Davis throughout this season.
And that set up another 3rd down touchdown. This time Josh did it himself. He rushed it in from 4 yards out. What did you see on this one?
Yeah, so Josh drops back to the pass from the 4-yard line, and the Rams have great coverage here. So Josh Allen pump fakes to his left. He loves going to his right, and Bobby Wagner, the all-pro linebacker, runs stride for stride with him, and Josh uses every bit of his 6'5" frame to reach this ball over the end zone for a touchdown that now is creating memes all over the place with the Space Jam Michael Jordan reference.
Yeah, and of course, we also have to break down the Steph Diggs touchdown. He had a huge game against Jalen Ramsey, and here he beat him for 53 yards and a touchdown. This one also, once again, on 3rd down.
Yeah, Josh Allen drops back, and then again he'll scramble to his right. He loves to escape the pocket to his right. He knew that at some point he would catch Jalen Ramsey peeking back into the backfield in zone coverage. Stephon Diggs just runs past him. In the advanced analytics, they said that Josh was running almost 14 miles an hour towards the line of scrimmage before floating the ball over 50 yards in the air. And they really wanted to make Ramsey pay in this game, and they sure did, posting a perfect quarterback rating when targeting maybe the top cornerback in the NFL.
Yeah, now it's time to flip over to the other side of the ball to see the Bills' new addition, Von Miller. He had 2 sacks, and what did you see on this first one?
So Von could beat you with speed, and we all know that, but he can also win with power. Here he sees the chip from the running back coming. And so if he continues around the edge, that running back is going to be able to chip him. So instead he converts speed to power, and he goes right through Noteboom, the left tackle for the Rams, and just puts too much pressure on Matt Stafford. When that tackle's backing up into his lap, he has nowhere to go, and Von Miller makes the sack.
Yeah, and his 2nd sack of the game came in the 3rd quarter. The Rams were on the edge of field goal range, and Vaughn dropped Stafford for a loss of 9.
One of the most impressive things is both times when Vaughn got sacks, there was multiple people that had their eyes on him. Here, they're sliding the line towards him, and they have the tight end that's giving presence as well. And so he runs around the tight end. He calls it his ghost move, where he acts like he's going to go through him, then he ducks him, and then he does the exact same thing to Noteboom again. And Matt Stafford isn't expecting Von Miller to be able to pressure him here. With the line sliding that way and with the tight end, he's not expecting it. And so Von Miller gets him and almost gets the strip sack on the play.
Great stuff as always. Thanks for this, Eric. We'll catch up with you next week to break down the tape from the Bills Bills Monday night matchup with the Titans. We'll see you then.
Looking forward to it, Steve.